Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful and blessed Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Here's your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. It is very likely that Congress will include a fourth round of stimulus payments into their $3.5 trillion budget plan. There are also a few reasons why the bipartisan infrastructure bill may not get passed this month. The 5 winners of this week's Amazon gift card giveaway are Lori Dimer, Powerful Mind 78, Summer Wade Paul, Patricia Lewis, and Jan Phillips. Congratulations to all 5 of you! Remember, everyone, to claim your gift card, please make sure to respond to my email. Next Friday, I will be giving away Walmart gift cards. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and remember to please leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. Sometimes in Congress, the most reckless spending bills bring both sides together. Republicans and Democrats join hands and vote in a bipartisan fashion to break the bank and run up the federal credit card. Senators Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema are privately advising the 9 House centrist lawmakers, trying to force Speaker Nancy Pelosi to hold a quick vote on the Senate-passed bipartisan infrastructure deal. The 2 moderates, who have stirred the biggest frustrations and held the most sway in their party over the infrastructure negotiations, are helping their allies in the House to stake out and defend their centrist position. They are offering encouragement and advice on how to negotiate with the White House and congressional leadership. Their behind-the-scenes support also indicates the degree to which Manchin and Sinema have prioritized getting the $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure deal to final passage and also in front of President Biden for his signature. These conversations are bolstering House centrist resolve, since publicly demanding last Friday that Nancy Pelosi first bring the infrastructure bill to the floor before considering a larger package through a $3.5 trillion budget plan. The 9 lawmakers have been subject to a combination of private scorn and public pressure. Both Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema have long-standing relationships with some of the centrist lawmakers, including members of the Problem Solvers, who have worked together on relief bills in 2020. One possible way out of the standoff is for Nancy Pelosi to promise the centrists a vote on the infrastructure deal by the end of September. That could give them assurances that their infrastructure bill would receive a vote without having to wait for the Senate to decide on specifics of the $3.5 trillion bill that are far from complete. The latest round of stimulus checks was $1,400 per person earning $75,000 a year when filing single, or $150,000 filing jointly. This also included children under the age of 6, which meant if you had 2 or 3 children and both you and your spouse qualified, you could very well have received close to $7,000 in stimulus money. The monthly payments of the child tax credit are well underway, with the second of the 6-month payments having been deposited on the 13th of August. All eligible families can receive $300 per child under the age of 6 if they meet their income requirements. Remember, there is still time to register for this if you have not done so already. You also qualify for these payments regardless of whether or not you pay taxes or regularly file. The child tax credit for 2021 is fully refundable as part of the stimulus bill which was passed in March, meaning you will not have to pay it back and will not need to worry about paying taxes on the money. Right now, as things stand, California is the only state that have sent a stimulus check from their own money, as the state has a budget surplus due to their tax system. California residents earning $30,000 to $75,000 a year are entitled to $500 or $600, as well as $500 to be paid to households with dependent children. Eligible parents who welcomed a newborn into their family during the 2021 calendar year, the $1,400 payments sent out earlier this year were based on 2020 tax returns, which of course did not include 2021 newborns. Both Fortune and Insider News confirmed earlier this year that a stimulus check would go out to all eligible parents of 2021 newborns once they filed their tax return next year. So if you paid taxes on your unemployment benefits that you received last year and waiting for a refund, you are likely becoming concerned about where your money is. You are not alone. Millions of people have reported they have received the IRS updates on their tax transcripts, showing pending dates later this month. But many taxpayers are still waiting to get the refund. The last batch was sent in July, totaling 1.5 million refunds. Sadly, because the IRS is so backed up due to this crisis, it may take a long while for everyone to receive their tax refund. So everyone, that's the end of the video for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I really hope you found some of this information helpful. Remember that next Friday, I will be giving away 3 Walmart gift cards. Please enter the giveaway by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and also please remember to leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed weekend.
Mr. President, well, late last night, after a very, just amazing meeting, several-hour meeting of the Budget Committee where people spoke their minds and we came together. Last night, the Senate Democratic majority on the Budget Committee reached a landmark agreement on a $3.5 trillion budget resolution, which will pave the way for historic legislation later this year called the American Jobs and Families Plan. Very simply, this budget resolution will allow us to pass the most significant legislation to expand support and help American families since the New Deal. Since the New Deal, this is generational, transformational change to help American families who need the help in this rapidly changing world. Every major program that President Biden has asked for is funded in a robust way. The President will be attending the Democratic Caucus lunch later today to talk about not only agreement, but the next steps along the way. When you consider the American Jobs and Families Plan, in conjunction with the bipartisan infrastructure bill, which is close to $600 billion, you get $4.1 trillion, which is very, very close to the total amount that President Biden has asked Congress to invest. Both traditional infrastructure like roads and bridges and social infrastructure, we mean by that things that help people and families directly, such as health care, family leave, and education, will receive the kind of support that the American people so need and are asking for. We are very proud of this plan. Now, we know the road ahead is going to be long. There are bumps along the way. This is only the first step in a long road we will have to travel and must travel. But we are going to get this done,